Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwivideo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lethuba ngibonge i-support nothando nesikhombise lona lingaphezu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisiphote njalo ngokubuka amavideo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela ke singene kwivideo namuhla.
Tell you, because the slide only gave us very scant information as to the spend. These people are being housed in 4- and 5-star hotels and lodges. The political killing stars team is nothing more than a terror group. Why is the murder of Magaka not being investigated by this team? I'll tell you why, Chairperson. Because that murder will trace the AK-47 that was used to kill this poor man back to crime intelligence. The weapon was bought with Secret Service money. So the political killing stars team, with all this money on their hands, with all this time, does not go and track the killing of a young black man that stood up to corruption in KZN. They nitpick their cases. Minister, we fully support your effort to disband the stars team in the face of the generals that are refusing to do it.
Lenkulumo ivela lapha Portfolio Committee yamaphoyisa yangemhla ka-5 kuMarch 2025 lapha abantu mabekhuluma bethi iParliament alenza ngalutho khona. Sizobuya ke kulelo daba. Asiqale kulolu. Ngithe mangena nje ku-internet ngasithela phe kwanansi post ye News 24 ethi Member of Parliament Fadel Adams sekavula icala lephejari. Iphejari ke uqamba manga under oath against iKZN Police Commissioner okuGeneral Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Ngizokwenza manje ngizocaphuna ivideo yakhe uFadel Adams asichazela ukuthi le case imayelana nani bese siyithatha from lapho.
Against Mkhwanazi.
I've asked for a charge of perjury to be laid against the Honourable General because the General came into Parliament and lied under oath. He sends a WhatsApp message, SMS. This is not a WhatsApp group. This is Parliament. You're not allowed to lie here, even if you are the Honourable General. But my issue with Mkhwanazi is since the day of that infamous press conference, this man has not offered an ounce of evidence. It's just allegations, left, right, centre, and the country is lapping it up. Now, if the man has lied under oath, what credibility does his testimony have? And people must remember that the defending team must still come and testify. Mkhwanazi must not take South Africa for a joke. Not all of us are blind. Some of us know why he called that press conference on the 6th. And some of us are willing to tell the truth. Ultimately, this man appears to be fighting crime, but he's covering up for the corrupt. Mkhwanazi must understand, there's big trouble coming.
Fadil, also there was an allegation made against you with pertaining the classified information that you had access to. Mkhwanazi saying that you were not supposed to have that, access to that. Have you had any communication from the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry in terms of appearing there? I know that there's no specifics yet when it comes to Parliament's ad hoc committee.
I have received communication from Madlanga. I have informed them that I cannot make a submission until General Kumalo, who is the subject of my investigation, is testified. Remember, he apparently got sick a day into testimony. So I can't say anything until I hear what he's got to say. But
Basakhumbula ngesikhathi ayeseParliament uGeneral Mkhwanazi ku-ad hoc committee ebufakazini bakhe ayebethula wathi kunemali eyathunyelwa isuka ngazi kwi-account kaKed Matlali ya kwi-account kaGeneral Cele. Kodwa uma uGeneral Cele sefikile phambi kwe-ad hoc committee uthumele imessage angazi SMS noma iWhatsApp wathi uyasiwithdraw leso statement ngoba uma esehlangana nale team investigator ibe semtshela ukuthi iphambanise amagama nama-account number imali ayingenanga kwi-account kaGeneral Cele, so uyasiwithdraw leso statement. Fadel Adams ke uthathe lelo thuba wathi no, uMkhwanazi akamvulela icase lephejari of lying under oath. Wasiyomvulela ke icala ngaleso sizathu athi no, njobe eshode leParliament le akusindawo le ofuneka ukuthunyelwe khona ama-SMS akusiyona iWhatsApp group le. This is very interesting ngoba uMinister uSenzo Mchunu kumahlandla amabili elokuqala uthe uMkhwanazi wamthreatenisha, so ngaleso sizathu uzodlala iaudio ezoprova lokho. Iaudio yangakuprova lokho. Okwesibili wazokhipha ilist yamaphepha ethi amakhansela abantu abadutsholiwe naba asebashona. Kanti lelo khansela liyaphila, angazi uma ikhansela noma yini kodwa uyaphila lo muntu loyo. Kodwa makufika lapho kwathiwa it's an honest mistake. Into engizibuzayo ukuthi uma ngabe ngempela sikhathalela umthetho, bake kubeke nje ipolitiki eceleni, kukhathalela umthetho, kungani engazange kuvula icase against uminister? Because even no minister lied under oath. Even no minister lied. Ungcono Mkhwanazi ufike wathi uya-withdrawa yena. How about uminister abamprove wrong? Wathiwa no minister ukwazi ukusho kanje ngoba nansi i-proof. Uvele nalo but senzile ivideo. But ke this is politics. Inje angazi mina yini ekhathaza uFadel Adams ngoba uzolithola ithuba lakhe. Ad hoc committee uzolithola ithuba lakhe kuMadlanga. Kodwa nje bethena ngeke azaye kuMadlanga ufuna kuqala kuqede testify uGeneral Khumalo ngoba uvule icase against yena. Inkulu into ebangwa uFadel Adams noGeneral Mkhwanazi ngoba le video engiqale ngayo yangomhla ka5 zonke izinto ezazikhulunywa wayengenandaba nazo kodwa into ayahamba naphambili kuyo ukuthi fanele ihlakazwe le political killing stars team. Wenze kahle uminister wayihlakaza. Ngomhla ka6 uGeneral Mkhwanazi mayenza le press briefing kwathi makuhlangana ama-committee eParliament wavela yena uFadel Adams wathi yonke le nto lebisho Mkhwanazi ayikho amanga, angacabanga Mkhwanazi ukuthi abantu base-South Africa abayizilima noma bacabanga. Namanje uyasho ukuthi yonke lento esho General Mkhwanazi ama-allegations nje akuna evidence. Kodwa kwiMadlanga Commission kufike kwakhuluma witness A, witness B, witness C, bekhuluma beballistic izolo. Bonke labantu laba bahlanganisa lento eyisho General Mkhwanazi. Bakuvezela evidence ukuthi lamuntu kwenzakaleni. Namhlanje sinoKhet Matlalo oboshiwe. Ukube kwakungenabufakazi ngabe akekho sejele. Namhlanje sinokati Somlifo ophume ngebhail kodwa kune case against yena. Nanokuthinteka kwakhe kulolu daba. Ikhona icase. Athi ngicaphunele nansi video.
But when I saw in the media, the Mr. Adams, member of this parliament, who I believe engaged with one of police officers that were arrested, that is currently in custody in KZN, and who then the member who used to work with the political killings task team, arrested by the same task team, he's then becoming a whistleblower by claiming that the team is the one that was behind the murder of Makatu. Forgetting that the team is the one who was behind the arrest of the people that were involved in the murder of Makatu. That mispresentation which landed in a public space, and the narrative was drawn that Khumalo is a bad person as a result of that. The PKTT are bad people. As we speak now, members that used to work in the team have been visited to issue statement or write statement, negative statement against the team. It's something that's happening as we speak. By the people that want to justify that there was a need to establish the team. I've said members were arrested within the team. If Khumalo or any other member that was working in the team was wrong, they can be arrested as well. Don't dissolve the team because of those individuals. Over 30 police officers were arrested. The team was not dissolved because they was doing his job, arresting on one of their own as well. So if Khumalo is one of the people that should have been arrested as a result, that evidence should have been presented. We've got IPID that has a responsibility to investigate police conduct. They should have been approached and given evidence and let them investigate. But that was not objective because there was no facts on that. But it was just a smear campaign to make sure that they destroy the image of Jerry Khumalo and the members that are working in the PKTT.
Caphunela le nkulumo eshiwo uGeneral Mkhwanazi jobade phambi ad hoc committee. Ngeqhaza elidlalwa uFadel Adams. Kodwa konke lokho ukwenza ngoba ufuna le political killing stars team ihlakazwe. Njengoba manje usehambela wonke lamaphoyisa lawa amanye kuthiwa ayisebenza nayo le political killing stars team, amanye aboshwa ngokuthi atholakala ukuthi kunezinto ezwrong ayezenza. Ngakho-ke uFadel Adams wahambela wonke lawo maphoyisa ufuna i-statement ukuze bakhe a case strong ezoveza ukuthi i-political killing system ngempela kwakufanele ihlakazwe. Umsebenzi azinike wona uFadel Adams loyo ngokusho kaGeneral Mkhwanazi.
When a member of the Portfolio Committee on Police says openly in public that while he's sitting in his office, whatever, there's a magic paper that appears underneath his door, classified document. And that leads him into go and open a case. It needs to be investigated, Honorable Chair, honorable members, because the records, the control register at the Office of the Inspector General of Intelligence will prove that the Office of the Inspector General of Intelligence has been an operational center that has been used to counter this criminal investigation happening in Gauteng. The control register in that office for people to come in and out will give evidence of people that have been visiting that office, including the honorable member, Mr. Adams, who traveled there. The member in the Office of the Inspector General of Intelligence, Advocate Governor, should be invited, Honorable Chair, to come before this ad hoc committee, if I were to recommend, where she is going to come and tell you about the experience and the horrible things happening in that office. That the member, Mr. Adams, is the one who came with a classified document and presented it before the Inspector General of Intelligence to request Inspector General of Intelligence to conduct investigations on things. The members of IDEC have been frequenting the Office of the Inspector General of Intelligence, where things were plotted against these members of crime intelligence. So it's an experience we had with the late former advocate Khadebe, who was an Inspector General of Intelligence 2011-2012, of how that office has been manipulated. These which are referenced to on the 5th of March during my appearance. The similar things are happening today. Crime intelligence has been doing a lot of bad things, and the bad things are brought to the attention of the Inspector General of Intelligence and supposed to end up with the Joint Standing Committee so the people are held accountable for the wrong.
Silindele ukuthi ad hoc committee mayihlala kwi-meeting yayo ihlela amagama abantu afuneka bavele phambi kwayo abe ingxenye yayo uFadel Adams ukuze naye abe kuhlangothi lwakhe njengoba usuzwile ukuthi iMadlanga imcontactile wayesethi angeke akwazi ukuthi afake istatement sakhe engakaqedi uGeneral Khumalo ukwethula ubufakazi bakhe ilento ayishilo kodwa ngicaphulela lama video ukukuvezela ukuthi nazi izinto ezashiwo ngaye ushuthi icala lesi-3 lalivulayo i2 wawavulela uGeneral Khumalo elesi-3 leselivulele uGeneral Mkhwanazi kodwa nje iyangihlekisa indaba khona cause uMkhwanazi azange bamprove otherwise uyena osend imessage wathi withdraw istatement withdraw istatement. It's unlike uMinister usenza umcuno oze bathi Minister ipi clip la uMkhwanazi ekuthreatenisha khona ushuthi uMinister lied under oath kwaba isigaba sesibili uMinister wakhipha ilist kwavela umuntu ekuthiwa ushonile lapha kanti lo muntu uyaphila. uMinister lied under oath sikhavile ivideo ngalelo daba. So uma ngabe yonke lento imayelana nomthetho wayesingabona ama-action afana kodwa uFadel Adams usayithola ithuba lokulwa impa nayo noGeneral Mkhwanazi usayithola lelo thuba manje ngokuthi asebenzise lento ekhulunywe lapha eParliament. Ngicela ukucaphunela ivideo yokugcina la uGeneral Mkhwanazi ayikhuluma kwiMadlanga Commission ngeqhaza elibanjwe uFadel Adams kuyo yonke lento le.
29th of October in 2024, he went to Cape Town police station and he opened 3 cases. And these cases, I'm going to invite you, should be public record, to even look at what is contained on his complaint. It does not even warrant the registration of a case. There's no elements of crime on his complaint, but nonetheless, he opened the complaint And the complaint is really about the vetting procedures within crime intelligence, a space that he ought not to play in. So he takes this sensitive information and he goes to the police station and he goes and opens a case at the police station, which therefore means he has access to the records within crime intelligence of the secret information that he should not be in possession of. But he takes that information, he goes to a police station, he opens the case about that. And this information, as I said, the vetting procedures of the South African Police Service, where the allegations that the police is manipulating systems within the vetting process. This is a person that, as I said, Commissioner, is not within the Joint Standing Committee of Intelligence in Parliament. He's in an open committee. But he speaks, he opens a criminal case about the matters of crime intelligence. Mr. Adams further claims that there's an abuse of the secret fund account. He does not have an oversight. He doesn't even know the budget allocated because he's not part of that committee. But he claims here that there's an abuse of the secret fund account at crime intelligence. So his accusation, his claims, allegation is that this secret fund account, these funds are being channeled to places where they're not supposed to go, including the procurement of vehicles for a political task team in KwaZulu-Natal. We demonstrated yesterday about the budgetary expenditure and everything from the team, where it comes from. But he claims here that this money from the secret fund account is used to purchase vehicles of the political task team. Surely, as a complainant, you would provide proof for this. I like to believe that as a complainant, he should be able to demonstrate that he has an evidence that this money was spent here for this resource.
Silizwile uhlangothi lika General Mkhwanazi sakuzwa konke akubekile nokuthinta yena uFadel Adams, kodwa bekhamba phambili ukuthi i-classified information ngoba akayona ingxenye ye-Standing Committee on Intelligence uyithola kanjani. Kanti uGeneral Mkhwanazi kukhona la ka-recommenda khona ukuthi kunomuntu ofuneka bambize uzochaza kabanzi ngokufika kuka-Adams lapha kwi-office le-intelligence. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi kuze bathole iqiniso ngayonke lento nokuthi ifika kanjani i-classified information ku-Adams. Kwenzeka kanjani konke lokho. So naye funeka linde ithuba lakhe. Bengithi nje ngiku-update ngikwazisa ukuthi uFadel Adams useyivuleleke i-case against uLieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi ye-perjury, of which is lying under oath. Ngicela ukuzukuphawula kwakho la ku-comment section. Asekho nesidingo sokuthi ngifunde i-article ngoba sithole leya video le i-NCA. So ngaleso sizathu isidingo nje sokufunda i-article lebhalwe yi-News 24 ngisibone sesingasekho ngoba uzosho lento ayishini. Uzosho yona lento ayishini ukuthi uvula i-case ngoba uMkhwanazi waqamba amanga under oath. Kusuka lapho bhala i-SMS or i-WhatsApp ukwithdraw leso statement lesi singamanga. Uthi futhi uma ekwazile uqamba amanga under oath mangakanani amanye amanga asaziwa withdraw. I-statement ke sikaFadel leso. Mina ke angazi lutho kodwa ngicela ukuzukuphawula kwakho la ku-comment section ngizwe ukuthi wena ubona kanjani. Ngikhathazwa nje ukuthi uhloko ukulinda ithuba lakhe. Funa ukuphendula yonke indawo. Mina nawe sidibane kwivideo elandelayo, ngiyabonga.